Hello Aries, Elsie here to do our bonus read for you. How are you, my friends? Thank you so much for all the ways you've been loving on the channel. I appreciate you so much. I just came back for a bonus read to tell you thank you and throw some cards for you to see what's going on for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, let's find out what's going on for you. My intention is to read always for the current or the future energy. I don't intend on poking around back there. If it shows up, of course, I'll acknowledge it. Let's find out what's going on for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries, please. Tell me what's going on for my fire family, please. Got the Four of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Emperor. Aries, I'm sad to say I think something's being hidden from the family here. It feels like there is an Emperor, and look, this could be you. I'm just saying, it is Aries energy, right? But the Emperor could also be someone who is in control of the family. And what I mean by that is somebody who's like the patriarch or the matriarch, somebody who, you know, maybe somebody in your family holds a family business and everybody works for them. This could be your energy, though. You could be the one that's got something that you have been neglecting to be transparent about, and that to me does not mean you're lying. It means to me this can also be a sin of omission, right? It can also be I haven't told you yet because I don't have all the information. It feels like there is something under the surface. It feels like it could be celebratory. I'm just saying, for some of you it could be celebratory, but there is you know, the Four of Wands tells me that it could be being hidden from the family by the Emperor. It could be something that's good, definitely, because the Four of Wands is here. But it feels like you've got the poker face here, my friend, is what it looks like. You've got the poker face. You really don't think there's any reason for them to figure out what's going on before you decide to tell them. Everything's fine here. Nothing to see. Everything's stable here. We've got the Three of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Cups, and we've got the Star. Okay, we've got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. It looks to me here like there is something that is about to shift, because I feel like you're about to say something out loud. Now, the Three of Pentacles is building of some sort of foundation. Now, it could definitely be a foundation, like maybe you started your own foundation. But it feels like the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is giving me the energy of maybe you're building a house, building a home. The Three of Pentacles is the building of some sort of stability or the beginning of something. I want to say that what you're keeping under wraps is probably likely due to the fact that it's just at its beginning stages and you don't want anybody else to get excited just yet, because there are things that you still have to work out that are under the surface. Now, the Two of Cups is here and the Star. You could have met someone really special for some of you, not all of you, of course, and maybe you're just not ready to say so just yet. It does feel like you've been building a foundation with somebody for a while, or that you already have a foundation with somebody, and it's a very good one. It feels like it's solid. You're building it solid. You're building it slowly. But you know that this could be a business I'm talking about. This could be a house you're building in another place, like another city or another part of the world. Like it could be something that you're building that you don't want others to know about, because not all of the details have been worked out, but it's going to cause a tower for people when this big shift shows up. Something here that you're doing under the, I'd say below the scenes or behind the scenes maybe, that it's going to cause a shift, a really big shift for people. Something is about to change. The King of Wands is here. Something that you're doing, that you're inspired to do, is going to cause a really big shift in energy between you and look, maybe this isn't a relationship you're hiding from people, or maybe it is. I'm just saying, take that for what it's worth. I'm not saying anything either way. But what I'm saying is, I feel like that there is something under the surface that is a really healing connection. And that healing connection could be platonic or romantic. The Two of Cups isn't always romance, although this depiction does show that it is. It could be that you've begun to be in a partnership to build something with someone. So it could be the building of a business or a new stream of income or something like that. It could be something that has to do with your empire expanding. Tell me why the Seven of Swords is here. We've got the Justice card. You'll tell them when you're ready. When you're ready and all things are balanced, they will know. You'll let them know when they're supposed to know and not before then. We've got the Seven of Cups. Now, the thing is that I feel that you know that people are going to be completely confused as to why you didn't say anything sooner. Justice is here with the Seven of Swords, and it tells me I'll let you know when I know. When I feel balanced enough to share all this with you, I will let you know. But the Seven of Cups is telling me that you are making a decision, possibly about the Two of Cups. I'm just going to say that you're about to make a decision that you've been making under the surface to pursue the Two of Cups, which is a bond or a friendship or a romantic relationship. And you don't want other people to know your business. Tell me more. King of Swords. Jeez. Yeah. This is giving me the energy of, you know what? If I want you to know, I'll tell you. If I don't want you to know, I will not say a word. And that's my prerogative because I'm the Emperor. Tell me what's going on here. The King of Swords is being very sharp. Cutting through a bunch of illusions or noise, emotional stuff. Once that all comes to a balance, or once that all comes into balance or is restored, or once you make something right or do the right thing, then you will speak about it. You'll speak on it. But you're doing the best thing for everyone involved by not saying a word, I think. Tell me what's going on with the Emperor. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Cups. And we've got the Two of Swords. Oh boy, the plot thickens. It's because you're already married or you're in a relationship. You are already in a long-term something or other. So it could be maybe you've got a business that you've been running and now you're running a new business. Or you've got a relationship already and you're keeping some sort of other relationship. And please remember, I'm not telling you that you're cheating on anybody. This could be a platonic bond, but there's a reason that you don't want people to know about it. The Nine of Cups is here. Whatever face you're showing other people is showing them that you're happy. So if this really is a relationship, if you are married or in a long-term relationship, you're showing everybody, look, it's all good. Look, it's all good in the hood. Everything's fine. It's all good. But the Two of Swords is here. You're only allowing them to see what you want them to see. You're blocking out most of the things that you feel just are not pertinent to the situation at this time. It's like, I'll tell you when I tell you, but right now I'm just going to block you from seeing the things that you don't need to see at this time. Tell me more about this Emperor, please. We've got the Knight of Swords. Oh boy. Oh boy, Aries. Okay, so I'm just going to say it outright because someone's going to need to hear it. And it does to me look like you might be married or you might be in a relationship, a committed relationship or a committed business or a committed partnership, a partnership in business. But the Tower is showing up. And so I feel like when the Tower and the Hierophant shows up, to me that is separation or divorce. It feels like you're keeping some things under the surface. The Knight of Swords is here, the one who just says it. I don't really care how you feel about it, but it feels like you are in possibly a marriage or a long-term relationship, and you are giving everybody the happy face. But when this tower shifts, everybody's going to freak right out, because I feel like you were giving no one any indication that there was anything that was troublesome or trouble. Now, this Two of Cups and the Star could mean that you are thinking about or hoping for or preparing for wish fulfillment. It feels like this Two of Cups here is, now maybe you're not seeing anybody under this, behind the scenes or under the surface, but it feels like you're done with something here. And it does feel like either you're closing a business, or you don't want this partnership in business anymore, or you are, whatever you've been committed to, whatever you've been putting all of your time, energy, money, attention into, it feels like it's about to come right down to the ground. But I think you're the one that's going to destroy it, because I think it's an illusion. And I feel like the illusion with the Nine of Cups here tells me that you're showing everybody, yeah, it's all good, everything's fine. But when the Tower comes down, they're not going to understand. I feel like it could be a relationship or a business. It feels like maybe it's a collaborative or cooperation with another company. It almost feels like a buyout, or that you're absorbing another company. If this is something to do with business, it feels like you're absorbing another company. You're going to be buying something, and you've got to keep it all under the surface. But when it hits the fan, it hits the fan. But you've got to keep it all under secrecy at this point, because it could upset things working out the way you want them to. And that's the strategic way of the Emperor. The Emperor is never going to go in unless they know they're going to win. Tell me what this Three of Pentacles is about here. Because I think that whatever you are keeping under the surface is something you're really happy about. It could be a relationship or a bond, or maybe this is a business relationship as well. Something that makes you very happy, somebody that you really enjoy spending time with. It does feel like it's a partnership that really works really well. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Strength card. And we've got the King of Pentacles. So it does feel like it probably has something to do with money, material wealth, or things that you own. It feels like the reason that you're holding back and not saying anything is because of that. Because you know that when you go into detach mode, that's it. You're just going to make one swipe with this sword, and you're going to detach everything. So it could very well be that this person is the lawyer that you have standing by to absorb the company, or to, the person who you're like planning with to get out of the relationship. What is the way that I can do it that hurts me the least, or that hurts me financially the least? But it does feel like there is a detachment from the foundation that's taking place. Tell me about the Star and the Two of Cups. What is this, please? Got the Eight of Pentacles, got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. It is something new. It's something new that you've been working on. It feels like it's something you've been working on for a long while, maybe a year. And now it's about to come to fruition. You're about to make it known, or make it tangible. Make it tangible. Page of Pentacles. Something that you've been traveling toward, or that has been taking a really long time. I feel that there is something you've been working on really hard behind the scenes. It could be wish fulfillment with a person. It could be wish fulfillment with some sort of a workmate bond. But it does feel like you are keeping a bunch of stuff under wraps, until which time you've decided to speak up and the Tower falls. Tell me what we're talking about, please. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. Very interesting. Just listening. I feel like you've created a lot of memories or history, but it's become unstable. You're remembering. You're remembering the happier times in the past. There's something here that's become unstable. It feels like you are the person who has to do all the juggling, and the instability of the Knight of Wands. I don't think you're not sure if someone's not cheating on you. But it also feels like the Knight could just be contributing to the instability. Tell me why the Six of Cups is here. We've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Empress, and we've got the Ace of Swords. There it is. I really do feel like we're looking at a power couple who are about to split. The Empress is going to feel it in the Nine of Wands. The Ace of Swords is here, and the Ace of Swords leads to the Knight of Swords, leads to the Hierophant in the Tower. So I feel like there is a power couple here. Two people who have been married for a really long time. I feel like you're trying to mind your assets. It feels like you are the King of Pentacles. You have built something, a business or an empire of some sort, or a kingdom. And it feels like what you're doing is you're holding back from telling anybody anything right now because you know that it's going to hurt the process. So I don't even think that you've asked for the divorce yet, is what I'm saying. I don't think that you've asked for the divorce yet. I think that you're about to say something, and look, this could be today, tomorrow, or it could be next year, but it feels like you're about to ask for the divorce and be very clear about how I'm cutting things out, how we're divvying things up. Two of Swords, that's the hardest decision I've ever made. Tell me what the outcome is. Queen of Swords, you're standing up for yourself. Boy, Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. You know what it is. I feel, Aries, I feel that you have decided that you're now going to live for love. You're not going to live for money. You're not going to live for appearances. It feels like you've decided that this relationship that you and the Empress have built, that it is for appearances. Appearances, and I feel like you two are a power couple, and I feel like you have accumulated a lot of material wealth. And I feel like you are in this energy where you've decided this is a revolution. That's what this is. You are no longer happy where you are, and it feels like you're about to stand up, Queen of Swords, and say something about it. It feels like you are about to build some boundaries. I'm quiet because I'm wondering whether I'm going to post this or not. Oh my God. Look, I'm not laughing at you. Look, I'm not laughing at anybody. I'm laughing at myself because how do I get myself into this shit where I have to deliver this information, right? And I'm wondering if it's worth posting or not. Just because I don't, if this is not your situation, please don't think that you're in the midst of somebody telling you that you're going to get a divorce. Because if it doesn't make sense to you, then please don't take it as being your own. But we do have the Queen of Swords here, and she's in liberation mode. Somebody here is liberating themselves so they can be single because they've got something else planned for the heart space. Somebody here has decided that they want to live for love, that they no longer want to live for appearances and the material wealth that we've gathered together. The Hermit is here. You're being quiet at this time. There's nothing that you're saying right now. Yep, it is dead quiet. It's dead quiet. We've got the Four of Cups right now, and the Four of Cups is you're not talking to anybody. It might be very quiet in your home. There's no fighting. There's no arguing. But when this happens, it's going to be done with the King of Swords, head over heart. It's not going to be fighting and arguing and gnashing of teeth. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be dramatic. It's just going to be done. I'm leaving that right there. I'm not going to go any further. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now. I hope somebody resonates with that, and I hope not. I hope none of you resonate with it, honestly, because I don't want you to have to go through all of this. Anyways, I'm going to go. You guys take care. Love you. Bye-bye.